Good afternoon and welcome to our third week or module 3 of our class, Environmental Science. So let's get through this and let's get through a few things of what to do for this week for module 3. So as you can see on the screen, module 3 is going to be about water. So this may be good for some of you because reading your discussion post from last week, it looks like that some of you, or at least most of you, picked a topic involving water. Some of you are looking at the PFASs in water, so chemicals in water that are basically being unregulated. Maybe some of you are looking at water quality, water pollution, some of the mixture of soil erosion and water pollution. So here again in module 3, we'll be focusing on water, our human interaction with water, some of those changes, some of those adverse changes that are impacting our communities on a global scale, and the need for more sustainable, innovative solutions for a better water quality supply, or even in some places more water. So let's take a look at what to do for this week. Here's the module introduction. So here is basically to get started. So taking a look at what we're going to be doing this week. So we're going to take a look again at how human activity has contributed to some of the environmental issues related to water. Looking at policy. So you're going to have a very interesting discussion question, which I'll get to here in a second, about environmental policy. And then looking at the impact of environmental issues. So looking at the human quality of life, economic aspects of water quality. For our readings and videos for this week, so if you go to the readings and resources, take a look at chapter 12, looking at the different resources of water and ways we can utilize water. When you're reading this chapter, think about a few questions. For instance, what is the value of policy for both drinking water and recreational water resources? As we are facing a growing population, what are we going to do about water shortages and accessibility? What is currently being done to address these issues from a policy and a legislative point of view? Couple of videos to take a look at. One is looking at how to provide clean water for everyone. So this is a TED Talk. And another TED Talk from Rick Schumann looking at the politics of water. There's also some additional links here about what is a watershed. So you can look at this activity that walks you through Google Earth. So you can take a look at what a watershed is. And then also you can visit our library to take a look at some other additional texts and sources about water quality and water issues. Our discussion question or discussion topic for this week. So you're going to complete this link here, looking at exploring groundwater movement worksheet. So use the topics here to address some of the following. You can take a look at the Clean Water Act and the Safe Drinking Water Act. So discuss how human activity can impact water. Use examples from that lab, from your textbook readings, other research to support some of your responses. So consider the impact on water in general, as well as in your community. Then you're going to respond to two classmates, and I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit. In your initial post, you're going to talk about how the Clean Water Act and Safe Drinking Water Act regulates human activities in terms of water pollution and water accessibility. Do you think the acts are necessary based on your research and experience? Maybe even add, do you think there needs to be some type of amendment or a revised rules, since it has been quite some time since the amendments for both of these have taken place? In your response post to two of your classmates, discuss whether the issues that your peers discuss have an impact in your personal community. So a little bit of a personal point of view in terms of water impacts. Do you agree with your peers in terms of their thoughts on water policy and regulation? So again, your initial post due by Thursday, and then your two follow-up responses due by Sunday. And then you have a milestone for your final project. So for milestone 1, you're going to explore governmental resource PDFs here. And you're going to take a look at some of the issues here. So in the worksheet, so here's the milestone worksheet, you're going to outline governmental resources that you use to conduct your research. You're going to use these resources and you're going to draft the first part of your final project. You're going to describe the issue. You're going to describe the impact on the environment, the local community, your state, your human quality of life. So in a way, this is getting a little bit of a head start on your final paper, which is kind of the goal of some of these milestones, as you'll see throughout the course here. So that assignment, again, is due on Sunday. So your initial post discussing water pollution, the Clean Water Act, Safe Drinking Water Act, the initial post is due by Thursday, your 2 follow-up responses to your classmates by Sunday, and then the worksheet here, milestone 1 worksheet, kind of doing just a very preliminary research here, looking at the impact, the issues on the environment, local community based on your topic. That worksheet due by Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to some great discussions on mine this week.